What's up guys, Dan here. Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing today, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to set goals and how to achieve anything you want in your life and how to live out your destiny. This video is going to be so important for you guys. You don't even understand. I'm going to go so in depth into everything I've learned and everything that I personally do to achieve every single one of my goals. So far it has worked amazingly. I've achieved every single one of my goals that I set myself in 2017 especially. So I think that after this video your life will be completely changed and you will completely understand what is the point of your life. Like seriously, I'm not even kidding. You will understand. All right, so let's get started with why do you need to set goals in the first place? So the very first thing is if you don't set any goals, you're just drifting through life. You're kind of just like a car. So if, let's say you get in the car and you have no destination, so you're just driving around in figure eights in circles around your neighborhood and you never get anywhere. You could spend 10, 20, 30 years doing that, and that's what most people do. That's what most people do in their dead-end jobs and their dead-end 9-to-5s. And out of all of these people, you don't know. Who knows that maybe if they actually took a chance on their dreams, maybe some of these people could have cured cancer. Maybe some of these people could have accomplished great things, that they wouldn't have otherwise done, that they just didn't do because they didn't know how. They didn't know how to decide what they wanted in life. They didn't know how to set goals. They didn't know how to live out their destiny. So I just want to start this video off by saying that whether it's $100,000 a year or $1 million a year, actually it takes the exact same amount of time, effort, and commitment to achieve. Seriously, you might be preconditioned to think that, $1 million a year, let's say, is 10 times harder than 100,000 a year. That's completely not true. In many cases, actually, the smaller goal is harder than the larger goal. So that's why it's always better to think big. The reason why any two goals and you just, 10x the goal, so 100,000 or $1 million a year, they take the exact same effort and time is because your mind, once you set yourself the goal, so let's say one person sets the goal of 100,000 a year, the other person sets the goal of $1 million a year. Your mind starts making decisions that, some decisions will lead to 100,000, some decisions will lead to $1 million. That's just how it is. It's as simple as that. It's based on your decision-making ability in life because you're gonna know where you're going, and the decisions that you're gonna make are gonna take you, either to A or to B. So that's why you always wanna think big. Don't let any kind of false beliefs or limits in your head limit you, because you can literally get anything you want in life. Like, trust me, I've learned this myself. You can, there's nothing more true than that, all right? So start off by thinking big. Anything you want in life, think big, okay? Because why? Why when you can literally have anything you want in your life? Why think small when you can, get 10 times more than that, right? With the same amount of commitment, with the same amount of time. That's the wonderful thing about it. Now, to the actual goal setting strategy. This is how you have to set your goals. So you have to have lifetime goals, all right? And we're gonna talk about in this video how you're gonna find those lifetime goals later in this video. You're also gonna have 5-year goals, so 5 to 6 year goals, usually 5-year goals. Also, you're gonna have 1-year goals, and you're gonna have 2 to 3 month goals. So, or they could be 4 months or 5 months. So just, very short term, same year. So year goals, so for example, 2018, 5-year goals, so 2022 or whatever in 5 years, and then lifetime goals. So now here's the key thing with all of this. You have to decide exactly what you want. Today, it is extremely difficult. A lot of people don't know what they want. If you ask most people, in life, you come up to anybody on the street, you're like, what do you want to do with your life? Most people will just say, I just want a stable job. I just want, a steady income. I just want a wife, kids, and a house in the suburbs. That's what most people aspire to. But these people just haven't been taught that they can literally achieve anything they want. And so I'm telling you that right now, believe me, right? Believe it, like completely in your head, believe it. And basically what I want you to do is I want you to tune into your intuitions, into your gut feeling, what your heart tells you, because your heart knows best. Your mind is logic, but your heart is your intuition, and your heart knows best, what's best for you. Your mind might be like, take that bank job, or, go into real estate, you can make a lot of money. That's logical, but a lot of the times it's not the right thing for you. So, tune into your heart, tune into your gut feelings, into your instincts, because they know best, right? And they will kind of guide you, these gut feelings, they'll kind of guide you in which direction you have to go in life. So right now, you have to decide. It's extremely difficult, but right now on a piece of paper, you have to write out the major goals that you want to accomplish in life. And they can be anything you want, like, make them insane, make them absolutely insanely big. If you want to start a multi-billion-dollar company, you can. If you want to be a speaker, like a world famous speaker, you can. If you want to just, make a ton of money, you can. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can have it. So write it down, your lifelong goals on a piece of paper, like the ultimate goals that you want to achieve. So imagine you're at a funeral and you're walking up and there are friends of the person that that died. They're all like talking about the person, their accomplishments, what they remember the person for, and their legacy basically, right? And then you open the casket and it turns out it's you, right? So I know it's kind of hard to imagine, but that's called the funeral test. And basically now you have to live everything in life. You have to always go with the funeral test. And you have to really write down on a piece of paper, what do you want these people at your funeral to say about you? That's what you have to write out, okay? It's super, super important. Because those people, what they say, that is your legacy. Man can be immortal if man leaves a legacy. If man didn't accomplish anything, if you didn't accomplish anything in your life, if you just, drifted through life, if you didn't do anything, you didn't set any goals, you have no legacy, you're dead as soon as your heart stops beating. And the way to live forever, there actually is a way, and that's leaving a legacy. Because, let's say writing books, whatever it is, right? Doing something big, like benefiting mankind. So you can do it. So what you want to do is you want to reverse engineer your life. So you want to start off at 80 years old. So at 80 years old, write down exactly who you want to be, like exactly, and what you want to have accomplished in your life. For example, at 80 years old, let's say you want to be a billionaire at 80 years old, or you want to be worth 500 million. So, write down net worth 500 million, investor, for example, for me, like investor, world-renowned entrepreneur, has pioneered the passive income movement for young people and for all generations, and, has really blown it up, best-selling author, just things like that. That's just my example, right? But at 80 years old, write down exactly what you want to be. And what you want to do is you want to actually go back 10 years, so from 80 to 70 years old. And at 70 years old, you want to write down who you are at 70 years old to become the person that you want to be at 80 years old. You write that down at 70 years old. And then basically just go back 10 years. So, who do you have to be at 60 to be the person you want to be at 70? Who do you have to be at 50 to be the person you want to be at 60? And reverse engineer all the way down to now. So for me, it's 21. So I did that. I did that a while ago, and it's very, very difficult, but you have to decide, because the longer you live life undecided, the more time and life you are wasting. But trust me on this, okay? As soon as you make a decision, the universe, whatever it is you decide, the universe will help you, and the universe will conspire to actually make your dreams and your goals come true. Trust me. So go all the way down from 80, so 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, whatever age you are, go down from there. And now you will know, that just gave you some direction. Now you will know what kind of goals you have to be setting, for your life, for the next 5 years, for this year, and for the next couple of months. You actually know exactly what you have to do now. So that is the goal setting strategy. And that is how you figure out what you want to do with your life. Seriously, it's as simple as that. If there are a million videos on this subject, this is the video right here. And I know that this information will change lives. I know, because it personally changed my life. I have, perfect direction of where I want to go. And, I want every single person having that same direction too, because I know that, this information is just like, life changing. So now here are some things that I've personally done in my life, and I'm gonna take experiences from my life that have helped me achieve my goals much faster, because you can actually kind of control the speed. You have to, time has to pass by, and you can't really do anything about it other than take action every day, but you can speed it up. So the first thing that I do is I write down my goals every single morning and every single night. And you want to write them down, so I write down my 5-year goals, my 1-year goals, and then my next couple month goals. So first I start off with my 5-year, and then my 1 year, and then my next couple of months. And you want to write them down in gratitude, as if you already have them, as if you've already achieved them, as if you are already the person that has achieved these goals. So for example, for me, I am so happy now that I'm making $2 million in profit in 2018. And you want to write that down every single morning, every single night. Write each goal down once. And you can do it on a notebook that you have, or on your phone. In the morning I do it by pen in a notebook, and then at night I do it on my phone, like in bed. And basically that will keep you focused, because focus is so important. That will keep you focused, you will keep building your momentum, and then you will stay with tunnel vision towards your goals, and you will achieve them. The only thing is that you have to set a time limit. So for example, like I'm so happy now that I'm making $2 million in profit from multiple sources of income by the end of 2018. So you want to set a time limit, because if you don't set a time limit, then the universe won't know when to kind of like give you your goal. So here are some things that have personally directly helped me achieve my goals much quicker. For example, this is just an example, but if you have some mountains around you, if you have some beautiful nature around you, literally go alone, go on a hike, bring your phone, bring some music, go on a hike to like some insane view, and let's say it's the mountains, right? So I did this like last summer when I was first getting into entrepreneurship, and I was out on my own and have a job. I started to have money coming from Amazon. I literally just took solo road trips alone. I road trip to Montana, all over North America. I went to British Columbia, Alberta, and I saw the most beautiful like scenery I've ever seen in my entire life, and some of the most beautiful scenery in the world. And basically I went alone, and when you go to these places, and I went hiking, I climbed mountains, and basically what I did was I already knew what I wanted. So I knew my goals, I had my goals, and basically whenever I had like an insane view, I just like, sat there, and I just like really, really thought and visualized my goals. And I combined that with the overwhelming emotion and feeling that I got from, seeing these incredible places and these insane mountains. And I combined that with thinking about my goals and visualizing them. And basically, if you combine emotion, with visualizing your goals, trust me, you will achieve them so much quicker, because you will experience the joy and the feelings, the emotions that you would have experienced if you've already achieved the goal. So it's kind of confusing, but that's what I did. And that's why I went on my, solo road trips. I had read in books that, if you, try to do things that will move you forward toward your goals, try to do things that seem grand to you. And that's what it was. So for me, going to like the Rocky Mountains and stuff, and climbing mountains and things like that, and just hiking and, alone, I really understood like what I wanted. I really visualized what I wanted. And for me, the insane feeling of like the landscape and, it being so grand and everything made me realize I can get, anything I want in life. Also, music is amazing. Whenever I write down my goals, you can write them down, like I said, like on a hike or something, when you're at a view, or, wherever you're really happy and you have insane emotion. In the morning, in the evening, I play music as well. So you want to play like, your favorite music as you're writing down the goals. Trust me, it helps so much, because you combine the good feelings and the dopamine release that you get from the music with your goals. So essentially, you're associating emotion with visualizing your goals, and that right there is like the secret. That is how you achieve your goals. That's how you get anything you want in life. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one right here was super special. I'm so happy that I made it and got it out to you guys, because it's like a complete guide to figuring out what you want to do with your life. Figuring out what kind of goals you need to set, how to achieve your goals, and how to motivate yourself to take action on the goals, right? And of course, you have to take action. But trust me, if you follow this, writing down your goals every single morning, every single night, and combining the emotion and listen to music and things like that, all these different techniques with visualizing your goals, you'll be pushed to take action. Whenever your gut is going to be telling you to, there's an opportunity, you always want to take action, and you're going to be super motivated. It won't even feel like work to you. It won't even be hard. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you guys are into passive income, living your dream life, online business, anything like that, also have a bunch of Amazon FBA videos on this channel talking about passive income and e-commerce. You can go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like the video, reach out to me on social media if this video helped you out. My Snapchat and Instagram links are in the description below. And yeah, once again, I'll see you guys soon, and hopefully this video has completely changed your life. So anyway, guys, I'll see you guys soon. You have an amazing day. Peace.